Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm the Burning Baron, but you can just call me the Baron. And I am here with what is actually take two of my first update for the year. The first time I did this, I actually resolved one of my issues shortly after I finished recording. So it made a big chunk of the update pretty redundant. And when I thought about it, there were a few things I forgot to mention the first time. So we're trying this again. So, okay. The first thing I would like to talk about is my project management skills, or rather, my lack thereof. So, as of late, I have been stacking a lot of things on me, both in terms of YouTube and in terms of personal stuff, like personal projects. And while it took a few people to help me see this, I realize I've been a little, I guess, overbearing on myself. I've been stacking a little too much. In terms of YouTube, there are a few things that I just clearly just can't get to. And the biggest one is the idea I had of short games, or rather like games that are a little bit like more edited and compressed. Like, as you know, I tried to do that with Super Mario RPG, and obviously I haven't done any sort of second episode for that yet, and it is because I just feel like that's not something I can do in my spare time. I don't have the energy, I don't have the time, I don't have the dedication, so stuff like that, unfortunately, I just can't afford to do right now. It is I'm trying to remember what I was just about to say. Dang it. Um, I think like me pushing too much onto myself, it's not good for me. I had something different I wanted to say. You know what? I'll try to remember that later. Another project that obviously it's kind of, or not obviously, it's just kind of something I kind of do in my spare time is my status on countdowns. Now, as you probably know, I'm not a devoted countdown YouTuber. They are a lot of work. Writing scripts is not easy, especially when I want to make each countdown a little bit more than just me saying, hey, this is what I like, and that's that. I want it to be a little bit more fleshed out. I want there to be a little bit more meat to the content. So, writing those countdowns is not easy. As I have made clear, I have my idea of my top 10 favorite mini games per Mario Party game that I want to do. And obviously, stuff like that is still in the works. But countdowns are definitely something that are just going to come as they come. There is no devoted release date to any of those, no scheduled progress. No, it's just if I ever work on them, they will come. I don't really know how often that'll be, if at all. Like I think there was like a what 2 to 1 year, 1 to 2 year gap between my other two countdowns, and who knows, it could be longer going there. So, if anybody likes my countdowns, I appreciate it, but unfortunately, those are just something that kind of come as they come if I ever get around to them. I think if I ever finish a countdown script, I will do my best to record for it and upload it as a result. But right now, they're just not really high on my priority list. As for some of the projects that I feel are a little bit more manageable and ones that I do have in the works, much further than countdown scripts, mind you. I have a Mr. Game & Watch Smash Brothers Ultimate montage in the works. I have a video idea for my prediction slash wish list of retro tracks I would like to see for a new Mario Kart. I know that's something that a lot of people would like. I know stuff like that I've done in the past has garnered a lot of attention, so I feel like that's my highest priority right now. And in a much more unique idea that also will take a little bit of time, I have an idea of going through the entire Smash Bros. Ultimate playable cast and seeing who is canonically killed in their in-game universes. I will not get into the specifics on how I'm going to be doing that. All of the rules and how I'm covering that is in the video itself. It is still in the scripting phase, and It takes a lot of research out on my end because there are so many franchises in Smash that I have never played, I don't know anything about, never touched. So a lot of characters require me to do a lot of in-depth research on whether or not they've killed by the rules I've made. So that is something that's in the works. Like everything, there is no distinct release period of when I'm planning to get this done. It's just something I'm trying to work on as time goes on. My Mr. Game & Watch montage is currently my lowest priority because I still need to get some footage, and that requires me to be good at Smash Brothers, which, against my Nuzlocke, I actually am when I'm not, restricting myself with conditions. But yeah, so that's the plan for those. My Mario Kart wishlist idea is something I'm holding in high priority. I have already recorded all the audio for it. I just need to record some gameplay to put in the background, and that'll be it. I can post that as soon as I get that done, and hopefully that won't be too terribly long, but we'll see. Again, like everything, there's no set release for that, so... my Smash video is my middle priority. I would like to get that done eventually, but that's also going to take a bit. And Game & Watch montage is low priority because I just feel like my Smash montages, while they're fun to make, they don't seem to be the high priority for people to want to watch. So try to go with something that's a little bit more open to the community, I guess. All right, on my next topic, I want to address a few former and current hurdles that I have encountered. The first one that made my original update completely redundant was my Wii U recording issues. Now, I believe I mentioned this a lot when I did my first episode of Color Splash as a test. I was having some serious Wii U recording issues. Recording it straight off my Elgato was not working. All the footage that was being exported was like buffering and then speeding up to regain itself. But then the moment it finished buffering or speeding up, it would just start buffering again. So I can't record my Wii U directly from my Elgato. I had tried multiple different things with my OBS, but the good news is I finally did find a setting on my OBS that I could use to basically screen record my laptop's display. Okay, no, sorry, let me rephrase that. I have found a way where basically what I'm doing is that I'm using my OBS to record the screen capture of my Elgato while I'm playing my Wii U. So my Elgato's not the one recording, my OBS is recording the preview of my Elgato. And I did do a solid 8-minute test with my audition running at the same time, and the footage I got out of that setting came out much cleaner than my test episode did. So that means that Paper Mario Color Splash is a clean go for the next game right after Emerald. And Emerald is wrapping up very soon. I am at Victory Road at the time of recording this. This is also being recorded shortly before I do my weekly recording, so by afterwards it could be much further. But right now, I'm hoping that this goes up on the day of recording. So Color Splash will come next. I've solved those problems. The other little thing that I know that is kind of popped up that's not really hard to see is that I have not been posting nearly as much stuff that I've done with my friends. And obviously the reason for that is a lot of them are in school or university or college or stuff like that. They don't really always have the time to just game with me, let alone me record with me. So that is the reason why there hasn't been much of that. I know back a long time ago when I held a poll of what people would like to see on my channel, a lot of people did say that they, or at least a grand majority of the few votes I got, wanted to see things with some friends. And as much as I would love to do that, there are a lot of things that prevent that from happening. I've aforementioned that they all have school, they all have their own schedules. So I can't always just tell them, hey, drop what you're doing and help me make content for my YouTube channel. That's not how it goes. Another thing that's kind of getting in the way is that whenever I record with them, they tend to hear a little bit of echoing from my end onto theirs because I use my mic on Discord and to record. So when they talk through my laptop, it gets into my mic, which means that they hear themselves while they're talking because they're hearing it from my end. So I still need to find out how I can fix that. Until then, I would like to do stuff like Cards Against Humanity or Scriblio or Gartic Phone. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, the stuff with friends obviously is kind of on hold for reasons a little bit beyond my control, but also reasons that I can try to fix up. So hopefully at some point, every once in a while, I can get something with my friends out. One thing I do want to do is I had some leftover footage, not leftover, some unused footage that from when I played Goose Goose Duck online with a bunch of random people and a Scriblio game that I did with a few of my friends. I don't think I'm going to put those into dedicated videos. However, I think what I'll do is I'll try to find good moments out of both of them and just kind of compile them into like a spare clips video. I think that just might be a little bit easier. And finally, I would like to talk about my game plan going forward. Now, this is something that has been shifting a lot lately. Thanks to my whole Color Splash or my Wii U recording issues, I was on the fence on whether or not I would be able to do Color Splash or to have to resort to Origami King. Thankfully, that has been resolved. But my game plan as of right now, Pokemon Emerald is nearing its finish. As I mentioned, I have the Victory Road and I have the Elite Four, but who knows how long those will take, because you got to remember, I'm still using a team of really weak bugs. So we'll see how that goes. As for what's coming next, I think I made that clear. Color Splash will be coming next thanks to my resolving the Wii U recording issues. That does take the original spot of Fire Emblem Engage, which was originally going to be my next game, but I'm a man of my word, still have no idea where I made that word, but I know I promised that if Thousand Year Door got a remake, I would play Color Splash for my YouTube channel, originally for the Three Dorks, but as you all know, I have branched off from that, which, again, go check out their stuff. If you ever want to see what my friends are doing now that it's just them, go on. I really would support that you guys go and subscribe to them if you want to see some duo playthroughs. Anyway, what makes my game plans going forward a little trickier is that there are a few games that are being released this year that I plan on covering almost immediately when they release. Those games being Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door Remake, obviously, and another game I really would like to do close to when it releases is Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. That is a game that Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, as it's known in North America, where I am from, it is a game for the 3DS, which I cannot record because I do not have 3DS capture equipment. That being said, getting a Switch port or remaster is phenomenal because I would love to play that game for my channel, and that is exactly what I will be doing. I don't know if I will do it. It depends on what's going on when it releases, because both Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion 2 HD don't have solid release dates at the moment. So I have to plan my current stuff around their release dates, which I won't be able to do until I know what those release dates are. I think the best thing I can do is if those games come out at a time where I'm still in the middle of a 3-day time slot game, such as like Fire Emblem Engage or Color Splash or something like that, I will likely put Mario Party on hold and start recording the new games for the 2-day time slot until I finish the 3-day time slot game, to which those either Thousand Year Door or Luigi's Mansion 2 will move up to the 3-day time slot. And then once that's resumed, Mario Party will come back as well. So that would probably be my ideal plan. Again, these are things I have to plan out once these games reveal or have their release dates revealed. So there's nothing set in stone. I will try to figure that out as time goes. For now, that's kind of the plan. So right now, finish up Emerald, start Color Splash, and once I finish Color Splash, Fire Emblem Engage will come next. Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion 2 HD will come when they release, and I will figure out a plan for them. Beyond that, Pokemon Shining Pearl Monotype is still something I would like to do. However, I would like to put a little bit of time between my Pokemon playthroughs right now, as dealing with a whole team of bugs in Emerald is a little taxing. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna put a little bit of distance between my next Pokemon playthrough because Pokemon games are also pretty long. I'm pretty sure most of my Pokemon episodes have been roughly 50 to 60 episodes, maybe a little bit more or less. But in and around that area, that's quite a bit of time. And one last thing I would like to cover before I end this update off is that I'm planning on bringing in a lot of my unfinished game plans from Three Dorks. So, well, now they're known as Some Dorks. Back when I was with Three Dorks, there were a lot of game franchises that I started that I was intending on making full playthroughs. We had played Paper Mario and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door on Three Dorks, and Super Paper Mario was obviously the next in line of games I would have wanted to play. The same deal can be said with the 3D Mario platformers, as we had done Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine, so I would like to play Galaxy. And the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, we did Sonic Adventure 1 and we have done Sonic Adventure 2, so I might also plan on bringing in some Sonic content so that I would be playing stuff like Sonic Heroes. I definitely would like to play Sonic X Shadow Generations when that releases. We'll add that to my list of games that I want to play almost immediately when they release. So there are a lot of games I would like to play coming out this year that I would like to make full playthroughs of. But yeah, some franchises that I had started in Three Dorks that I didn't end up finishing are ones I would like to bring over to here. So that means Super Paper Mario, Super Mario Galaxy, potentially games like Sonic Heroes. I would like to play those. They probably won't have a little bit of a challenge quirk to them because, as much as I would love to make it interesting, I'm also coming to terms with the fact that my normal playthroughs are more or less just a means to constantly get content out so that I'm always doing something in the span of the time where I'm working on some of my other more interesting projects. Beyond those three, I would also like to play some Mario and Luigi games. It's going to be a bit hard because the only two I can technically play are Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Superstar Saga, I don't really know how much I want to play because I'm not a huge fan of the original GBA version. Not because it's a bad game, but because it's so messy in its overworld. So I don't know how badly I want to play that, but Partners in Time is a definite game I would love to play. I haven't played it in some time, and I think it would be a great game to play on my channel because, honestly, it's the only Mario and Luigi game from the original three, or the first three, that didn't get a remake on the 3DS. So I think I need to be the one to send Partners some much-needed attention. And I guess finally, the status of Mario Party. There's not much to say there. With getting my Wii U issues resolved, that means I won't have a problem playing Mario Party 10 or Mario Party DS. And that's on top of the fact that I also use my Wii U to play Mario Parties 8 and 9, which I haven't really tested to see if the Wii channel works any differently compared to Wii U games, so I'll have to run some tests on that. But even if the normal Elgato proves to have an issue, I can still just do my OBS strat for Mario Parties 8 and 9. So Mario Party will have absolutely no problem to it. I have to double check, but as far as I'm concerned, after Mario Party 4, the next game might be Mario Party Advance or Mario Party 5. I have to just double check the release dates because I do want to play them in release order, which means one of those two might come next. But other than that, the Mario Party franchise does not see any change right now, so look forward to that. Mario Party 4 is wrapping up. We've only got 2 boards left, so the next Mario Party will be starting within the next few weeks, assuming I don't lose. But yeah, I guess that's everything I wanted to cover. I think one last thing is, obviously this year my big goal is I want to hit at least 500 subscribers, so I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. If you guys come back often and you watch my content, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe, share this channel with other people you think would enjoy just watching some goofball play video games solo. I know that doesn't sound too appealing, but I would really appreciate it if you guys can like the videos, watch them fully through, hit that subscribe button, maybe leave a few comments, I really would like to help make this channel a little bit bigger. And obviously I can't do that without viewers like all of you. So I really hope that you guys can help me out. If you don't, I guess I can't control you guys obviously, but I would really appreciate it. But that's all I have to say for now. I hope you guys look forward to the things I have planned. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.